Well, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the End of Airsoft. I am Papa, as the name says, and next to me is Toucan.
Hello again.
So, how are you, sir? How's everything?
Frenetic, busy, and looking good. I don't know if somebody could hear the sound of bottle caps in my palms. That can only mean one thing.
I'm going to help people out here. This is how we normally look right here when you're down here.
There it is.
Lean over and just right around you there, right around you.
So, there it freaking is.
Miss you already. It's only been a couple of days. Won't see you again for, my goodness, a week and a half, week and a couple of days. Yeah. Yep. But,
I will be up in New York prepping for Syndicate 4.
Oh, so, but
which that's a we'll talk about it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna talk all about it.
Yes, sir.
Our regular every stream ramble here for the first couple of minutes, obviously. As I look over and see the gigantic mess that is my gear, getting ready and prepped to hit the road tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your life.
No. Well, yeah. That's just, that's a shell of what it once was here soon, but that's okay. Nothing
hilarious
about that at all. That's quite all right indeed. Hey, do you have any of the other? Actually, it shouldn't really matter. Anybody on YouTube or? Oh, wait a minute. Did it? Yep, no, it's got YouTube. Okay, we got YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Which I think we have like one follower on Twitch. It's not like we have a lot of followers anywhere, but it's okay. We do this for fun. Try to put some stuff out. I actually have sent a couple people over to some of our older streams that we did. Some guys that are thinking about going to events upcoming, and I explained to them, don't be nervous about it. We did an entire stream on how to actually travel to events, on a budget. And so they went over, they watched some of that, and we do what we can to try to give some advice there. So
hell yeah. Gotta let the good folks know about the good things coming up. Yeah. It's usually good because we do it. So that's always a very not conceited,
not at all,
ego-driven statement. It's almost selfless, really, saying it like that.
I like to think so. Hang on 1 second, okay? I'm sorry, 1 second.
Excuse me. You're getting in the way of my art. Excuse you. Man, can we just turn the stream into the Fallout show stream so I can just talk?
Sorry, by the way, that was Augie calling. And he's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I'm on the stream." He's like, "Bye."
Love Augie. Love me some Augie.
Banana. So I'm sure he'll be popping on. Hopefully he'll be popping on here in a second. I'm over here just wanting to make sure that everybody can see us. There he is.
Yo.
There he is. There's my banana right there.
Bananas. Oh.
There we go. Oh, we're a bunch apparently. Is it a bunch of bushel? A bunch of bananas or a bushel of bananas?
A bundle. I don't know, actually.
A bundle. Certainly not a gaggle. You don't want a gaggle. Although there have been some. Never mind. It's a show for children. I didn't go anywhere with it. Nowhere. Oh, thank you for liking that. That popped up.
Augie survived the Great Manhattan Earthquake, so he's a survivor right now.
Yordy. 2 days in a row and an evening with you. Look at that. This is fantastic.
Hashtag spoiled.
Yeah, I've got it's awesome. I've got Yordy's case here, getting ready to bring it up. He's actually coming on up to New York for Syndicate, which is super cool. Going to see both these gentlemen, including you, up at
I'm going. What am I doing?
Up to New York.
Yeah.
You're going to be yelling at people. That's what it is. You're going to take your beard and just yell in their face. That's what's going to happen.
Good answer. Great answer.
So this is the part of the show where Toucan rambles off a whole bunch of somewhat misinformation, but hopefully he gets it all right this time and tells us all what's going on in the near future, near us, and sometimes far away, but not too far in the future. So let's keep it down to 2 years. How about that?
20 it is. I'm just going to go for it. This weekend, double booked weekend. First event to talk about is Third Coast Airsoft's Stonebreaker at GTI in Barnwell, South Carolina. It is an awesome event by an awesome event coordinator. You're looking at the lead of Chaos right there next to me. It is on the sprawling and large Government Training Institute, AO, with a ex-nuclear material processing plant as a centerpiece to get murdered around. So the event is going to rule. That is in Barnwell, South Carolina. Follow Third Coast Airsoft for more details on that. Right off the bat, we have the same weekend from just a one day. It is Wasteland 15.5 by Mind Game Productions. I will be going, which is why I am overworked and stressed and about to pull the trigger. No, I'm kidding. It is a Fallout themed
DCM, what's up, baby?
Role play event. What? Oh, it is a. Gotcha. It is a Fallout themed role play event. Bottle caps, power armor. There are towns. I run a town. Merchants, caravans, all this great stuff. Bottle caps. We literally use bottle caps as currency. It is so fun. We're expecting a great turnout. Again, that is Wasteland 15.5 by Mind Game Productions. Follow them on their website, mindgameproductions.com. Or, of course, just go on the Wasteland MGP Facebook group to be a part of the community, the group, the events. There is some banging stuff the community is doing, like Vacuum Seal T45 D-Power Armor by one Alex Melvin. Shout out to my boy. Just so much fun stuff. Actually, today I was like writing up notes that people can find out in the game. Some of them are hints to treasure. Other ones are just like people like leaving notes for each other. Had a lot of fun writing. Basically, what's the equivalent of fanfic. But moving right along to the next weekend.
Here on Sunday, by the way. Good.
Is hilarious. Is Syndicate 4 by Players Wanted events. This is a amazing event being held at the Orange County Correctional Facility in Warwick, New York.
Warwick, New York.
We have, last time I checked, like over 450 tickets have been sold. It is a awesome decommissioned prison turned into a sports complex, now turned into a temporary killing field. It is a 2-day event with a night game. Definitely follow Players Wanted events for more details. Oh,
and if you're still waiting, there's 31 tickets, I believe, left for the DEA. Want to play for me? Play for the winning side? Come on, get your tickets for DEA.
It is going to absolutely rule. Pushing. Okay, I'm going to push to May 18th. 2 events I want to talk about. One in South Carolina, one in Florida. The domestic, I'll call it domestic game. The Florida native game is the Crystal Razor 3 game at Deviate Airsoft in Lithia, Florida. This is going to be a DEA versus cartel themed objective game of absolute insanity. Definitely check it out. It is on the awesome Deviate AO. This is May 18th. It is a 1-day event. Gonna rule. That same weekend in Trenton, South Carolina at the Eastwind Castle is the Carolina Radlands Pit of Lazarus. It is this is going to sound controversial, a Nerf themed post-apocalypse Fallout LARP. Lots of role play. It runs pretty parallel to the Airsoft events. It's going to rule. It's going to be very fun. It is a 2-day event. The joke I like to say is, can we get the day over with so we can party? It is so much fun to go to. Let's see here. Driving right along. I'll end it here. No, this is only next month. We'll do a little further. May 25th.
Yep.
The Jax Airsoft Fest on a freaking battleship in Jacksonville, Florida. It is a Veterans for Airsoft. Oh my gosh, words.
Freddie's putting it together. Yep.
Veterans for Airsoft has created a wonderful event, an outreach event that we will be attending It's going to absolutely rule. It is an aircraft carrier. It is airsoft. It is allowing all of us to be turbo nerds. My ship boys, where you at? Show up and tell. Well, they use this kind of welding on the USS Wisconsin in 1946. Come out and be losers. We want to hear it. It's going to rule. Veterans for Airsoft host. That's the word I forgot. Host a wonderful event. It's going to rule.
DEO will be there giving a class.
Yes. Please show up for the hour class.
90-minute.
Yikes. That's some people pay extra for that. We did. Anyways, moving right along. Holy actual Lord. Oh my goodness, my poor weekend. June 1st, Airsoft Palooza in the Evike Texas outreach event. I'll be going. The end. It is a Airsoft con at the Evike Texas location. Go for outreach. It will rule. I can move right along from that, actually, because it's Evike. No, I'm kidding, because I can. But you know what? For my sanity, I'm looking ahead, and I don't want to have a stroke. So, no mess-ups.
I'm going to throw one in there. I'm actually going to throw one in there because there's a 99% chance I'm going to this one. May 31st through June 2nd, Centurion Events.
You're going to that.
There's a good chance I'm going to that one. Operation Genie, May 31st to June 2nd. It's at GTI. And there's really a good chance. I just cut my hair, so my head's taller. Might be going. There's a 99% chance of going to that. We're going to be running under Sal from TCA. He is actually heading up the Resistance, so that's going to be a good time.
Sal's a scary, powerful man.
So, and that's all you got. That's all we're doing right now. We made our way all to June, and we're good. We're good to go from there.
2 months. 2 months out. Let's
absolutely beautiful.
Let's call it a day because we got a lot to talk about. Really, to
quite a bit. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna throw something out there just because just because it happened. I'm gonna give you another minute or 7. So I understand you watched Fallout the show.
You had to say something.
Listen, guys, bunch of nerds had to do it. Had to throw it out there, and I knew there was no way he wasn't going to talk about it. So I figured if I could contain it, all the better. So off you go. Let's go ahead and let's make this a little special for you. Why don't we? There we go. Right.
The show was a 10 out of 10 adaptation and a 4.5 out of 5 show. There you go. Notice how I have the whole timeline here, which is fun. I was arguing with people on the internet about Wait, he's gone. Quick. Okay. Give me something to draw. Somebody comment, what am I drawing right now?
I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here.
No, but you're not on the screen. You're not here. You're not here.
I gave you the full screen. You've got about 30 seconds left. What else you got?
Okay. Actually, I don't want to spoil the show, so you shouldn't say anything. A penis. Thanks, Jason. Right here. Jason, allow me to draw your penis. Zoom in. It's as big as it gets. Anyways. So.
You gave him extra there.
I did. I don't want to spoil the show because the show's so good. Go watch it. I'm not going to say a thing. I'm not going to say one single thing. That's how good the show is. Yeah.
So, yep. Here, for anybody that hasn't seen it and wanting to see it, my fiance, who is the furthest thing from a nerd you could possibly ask for, she watched it because she does like post-apocalyptic movies, things like that. And her statement on Tuesday night was, I can't wait for season 2 of Fallout. So there you go. There he is. What's going on?
I have played every single Fallout game. I love Fallout. It is my favorite thing. I don't watch shows, and I'm not like a fanboy for things. Fallout is the closest thing I get to being a fanboy. They nailed it. They respected the world. They operated at its rules. People are like, but you know who you are, group of people that are like, this show's ruined because they did it. It's not ruined. You're all children. It's so good.
Time. There you go.
There it is.
So we banged that out. Got rid of that. Real quick. So, we're talking about everything that we got going on coming up and some of the local events. We talked about that. I got to be honest. I'm super excited and super freaked out at the same time. Some of you know, those of you that don't know, uh, I'm getting ready to leave tomorrow. Uh, Chaos Company CO for Stonebreaker, Stonebreaker X, Stonebreaker 10, but the X is 10, yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
got handed that by Beowulf because he wasn't going to be able to make it. Fantastic honor. Thank you very much. Really looking forward to it. Hoping I don't embarrass myself. I said that a bunch of times. I got a whole pile of gear over here I still got to finish going through. At the same time, as soon as that's over, I shoot straight on up to New York. Stuff going on up there, and shoot on over to Warwick to go CO the entire DEA side for what's the name of your game again? Syndicate. So the coolest thing about all this, that one of the other things is my son Dom is getting on a plane here in a few hours, leaving Poland,
Oh.
back to the States, and minutes after he lands, hours, not minutes, he's shooting on over to Barnwell, South Carolina, to be with me and play in Stonebreaker with me.
I'm bummed I'm missing that.
It's absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited. I can't even express how excited I am.
Dude, it's gonna be so good.
It's let me laugh. This is going to be a fantastic weekend, even in light of or in lieu of everything else that might be going on. So, really super excited for it. I got an awesome team for the Stonebreaker. I got a scatter and smattering of guys for Syndicate. We're gonna kill that one too. That one's gonna be a fantastic time. Both new AOs to me, so I'm kind of I don't want to say flying blind. I mean, I see maps, but it's really great.
I'm so excited for this weekend for both of us that I forgot how much gas was. That's how excited I got. Like, holy moly.
Jason, don't you worry about it. You will have it next weekend. You will have it next weekend. Something a little extra special for you. You will have it next weekend. Don't you worry.
Oh. Sounds like a promise or a threat.
A little bit of both, maybe. Thank you, Augie. I appreciate that. I can't even. Just can't even.
I can't even.
I really can't. Oh, I can't even. Oh my god.
I can't eat. Oh my god.
So, but we're talking about how exciting everything that's coming up, what to plan, how to plan, what to do, and I put in there, go and have a great time and leave the place better than you found it, right? And thank you, Nick. That's exactly what Jason's talking about. So, laser engrave. You shut your mouth, sir. We do no such thing.
What are we, experts? Come on, man.
We did way better than that. Way better than laser engrave.
Us who makes a new gun, the community. Well, can you put my name on it? Is mayonnaise an instrument?
So we got, go to a game and do the best. I've met people, I've played with people who, before they even show up at the game, they start complaining, right? It's going to be this way, it's going to be that way. Oh, I can't believe this gun, that gun. People are going to cheat, all this kind of stuff. Yeah. To quote Toucan, coffee's hot, sky's blue. Things are going to happen. How about instead you go out there with something good in mind? You're going to meet some great friends, new friends, old friends, all that kind of stuff. Get out there, have a wonderful time. Go do something dumb and come back and talk about it. Right?
But Greg, they did something I didn't specifically like. How am I going to have fun?
Maybe you just ignore the things that somebody doesn't like, because there's millions and millions and millions of people in this world that do things you don't like, and you don't have to pay any attention to them if you don't want to. Play your own game.
But Greg, that's not how the world operates for my basement in my mother's dungeon that I live in. Greg!
In the fake world I live in, that's exactly how the world operates. I care about what I care about, and that's it. The rest doesn't matter. Okay?
How dare you?
On top of it, what you can do, try to make the situation better for at least one other person. Maybe you don't throw your trash on the ground. Maybe if you see trash on the ground doesn't belong to you, you pick it up. Maybe you see a guy having some trouble, you help him out. Okay?
Or maybe if you know you're maybe if you know you're not going to say anything nice, shut your mouth or go talk at dinner. There's something no one has the bravery to say. If you know there's no kindness in your heart to even be like, it was good, just talk crap at the restaurant. Just leave it off the field. All ego and attitude off the field, folks. If you just woke up beaten by your girlfriend and you lost 20K in Bitcoin, just shut your mouth, dude. Shut up.
My papa used to say all the time, ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's it. It's not that difficult to keep your mouth shut. Truly, not that difficult.
I don't know. Some people make it seem like it's like an Olympic sport that they're all out of shape for, to be super honest.
So, I'm a big proponent of that. Trying to leave it better than you found it. Really, that's what makes the next event even better. Truly. Rule number one. Thank you very much, Nick. Rule number one: all you know how to do is stay off the field.
Yeah.
If you put that little bit of extra effort in, I'm a huge fan of the idea that if every single person looked out for just one other person, everybody would have their back. That's, it just how math works, guys.
How dare you? How dare you think people can care outside their own heads?
So what I'm saying is, you can have a fantastic time, even if it's all stacked up against you. Clouds might come over, might rain a little bit, might do all that. Then you laugh and joke about it later. Who cares? Get to go out to have dinner with Dark Horse 6. There it is. Go be with my boys, right? Listen, 2 weekends in a row I'm with my wiener. What more can I ask for? All right?
Hey, Greg, shut up.
He's my XO at both. Not that wiener. My big wiener. He's my XO for both events. Probably should have had him on tonight, actually. He probably fell asleep. So
he would have been late.
He
would have been late.
Yeah. It's we're really I'm super excited and there's no reason not to be. Honestly, this. These guys don't. You probably can't tell. I'm freaking out. I'm absolutely freaking out. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
I could pass out right now.
I'm going to play at 2 places I've never been to before. I'm going to play with people of the almost 1,000 people I'm going to be around in the next 10 days. I've probably met maybe a dozen of them before, I'm going, but it's going to be, it's just going to be sick. It's going to be awesome. Both events.
It's going to be so good.
In the end, it's dumb airsoft. That's it. It's just dumb airsoft.
That's the secret. Once you understand what you're doing doesn't matter. Just have fun with it. Right? It matters as much as it should. And that's the secret.
Some of the ways you can enjoy yourself, honestly, is play your game. Don't worry about how somebody else is playing their game. Play your game. That's really one of the ones. Don't go in with expectations of things being bad. You get there and something's wrong with your gun or your gear or whatever it might be. Find a way around it. Talk to someone. Get some help. Find someone who's better at whatever you're doing than you, and I'm sure they're happy to give you a hand. Toucan, I know you. I know you don't work for Mac and you don't work for Mind Game and Mind Game Productions and all that, but you've been such a huge part of the Wasteland adventure for the past 15 years. Is that what it is?
Please don't say it out loud. I either started at 1 or 2, and I feel like it was more 2 because I heard they tried to do a game at 1, or I heard people grumbling about a game of 1. It was fine, and I was like, whatever. It might have been 2. I don't know. I'd rather almost leave it ambiguous so people just assume. It feels like I've been there forever. Like I potentially wasn't going to go to this game because of
Sean
fucking
Benton.
What?
No. Yeah, Augie's saying something to Ed.
I almost didn't go to this Wasteland coming up because I maybe was going to go to Stonebreaker, and a couple people I talked to about it were freaking out. I was like, oh, they're like, please go. I'm like, oh no, not necessarily
I
for.
could believe you weren't going to go. That was really weird to me. It was, like you not going to Wasteland sounded very, very strange to me. I actually, if you remember, asked you what was wrong.
And yes, you did. And it's not that like, oh, people want to go for me. Oh, contraire, mon frere. It's that the group I helped coordinate and that I also founded, we do a town. We do like the most, I would say, I'll say this, and I mean this with utmost respect to my peers that also go to the game. We run the most interesting single point on the map. I can say it like that. That's a fact. We run a town that is easily the single most interesting point on the map. Single, but not the most. The single most important point on the map. Because I'm not trying to take away from the Ravagers of the Silver Cove or the various merchants that run caravans or the Nuke-Knockers or Vice City Boys, or I could keep. But I'll even throw it out there. The Enclave, whatever. It's I had like an existential crisis, and I had to pick between Stonebreaker or Wasteland. I picked Wasteland. So,
well, and you should though. Honestly, I mean, I would love to have had you at Stonebreaker with me. I honestly, between you and Wiener, if I can play an event at some point with you and Wiener on my team in EXO,
that ain't.
I would feel absolutely invincible. You want to know the truth? You guys make me everything. You guys are. I'm nothing. You guys are everything to me, and it's fantastic. Which, by the way, we're going to have that opportunity again here in a few months.
Yes,
Thunderdome 5. So
Thunderdome 5. Thunderdome 5. It's gonna be good. Oh man, look! As long as we kill DEA's RTO, we'll be good.
They're you guys.
Oh, what a great! We now are taking a commercial break. Please come back after these messages. Are you tired of getting hit by your mom? Are you tired of being spit on by your girlfriend? Not anymore. Introducing the D-Hop Barrel. Outperform the competition. I'm talking long range. I'm talking every time you fire a round, a tree is planted in Liberty, Mississippi with your name on it. It's literally saving the world. Buy a D-Hop Barrel from Dead End Outfitters. All jokes aside, the D-Hop Barrel, I own multiple D-Hop barrels. Whenever I use a gun without one, I can feel it. Shut up. Commercial break. It's amazing, and I love it. And you should get one if you have a favorite gun. Get this upgrade. Well, okay, we're now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
The guy who plays half an Evo.
Yeah, that one. I was trying to ignore that. That was rude. But now you read it.
Well, he's not talking about me.
He totally is.
No, he's talking about he's talking about Sean. Thank you, Anthony, by the way. Thank you very much.
That's true.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. I sell for you guys though. It has. I mean,
yeah, we definitely don't need to make money or anything. Yeah, Greg, tell him.
Okay, well, we do because we got the lease the other day, and it's at the lawyers right now. And
woo!
Everybody say your prayers and what have you, because as long as they didn't put anything shady in it, June 1st we get the keys, guys. June 1st we get the keys.
Also, if you don't normally pray, don't clog up the mail with the crappy stuff. All right, let the good ones get through.
Not sure if that's how it works.
I don't care if that's how it works or not. All jokes aside,
I'm not.
Ignore what I said. What I said is a fallacy, by the way.
What's up, Seth? How are you, bud?
But Seth.
Yeah.
Is that my man Seth Durbin?
Yep,
Seth Durbin.
Talking about Wasteland. Yep. We're not talking about Seth. You can leave now. It's okay.
This will be the first Wasteland that he won't be at with Sunshine. He moved to Ohio.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Pros and cons. We have one of our more distinguished members in another state where they also have Fallout themed events to potentially continue the Sunshine name. On the downside, he's in Ohio, away from us. It sucks. What is Wasteland? Greg, sit down. Wasteland is a game by Mind Game Productions in Ocala, Florida, at Wayne's World of Paintball. It is an amazing event. Bring the jungle juice. It is an amazing event. It is a Fallout-themed roleplay event. Towns are set up. Caravans are going on. Mercenary groups are all here, there, everywhere. It's literally if you've ever played one of the Fallout games, it's like that. It's an open world. You can do whatever. Of course, if you are too trusting, people might shoot in the back. You can build a faction. You can build friendships. You can get good reputation with other groups. It rules. That is my too long didn't read. It is an awesome experience you should go to. Greg, tell them about your cup.
It's not a cup. It's so stupid. Yep, it's finished. It's complete, and pretty soon it'll be ready for distribution. Yes, of course, Jason, you're getting yours, and yours is a little extra special. But you guys know that we've been working on this for a minute. That is the oil filter suppressor that houses both a. It'll hold the baffle, which is a rubberized material. And you can remove the baffle and you can put in a tracer unit. It will accept the Ace Tech insert and it will fit right. So there's your baffle right there. Those of you can see it. It is rubberized. So this is actually the internals for it there. You can see how it has flex and bend. So that's it right there. Yes, sir, the oil filter. So anyway, that's not what we came to talk about. It is what I came to pitch a little bit, though. We've got.
You're done prattling on about your thing. Cool, I'm back.
You're such a dick. We are, we're in that sweet spot right now of all the events are getting ready to happen, and I said at the beginning of the stream, we talked a little bit about it during our ramble. We did a stream I think about a year ago where we talked about how easy it is to actually travel to an event. You get a couple of guys. Most airsofters don't play by themselves, so we always presume that you're with 2, 3, or 4 more people, right? Get a couple of players. Y'all get together. Depending on how far it is, you rent something, you drive. Somebody's got a truck, you drive that. Whatever you do, you take turns, right? Airbnbs reduce the cost. Traveling together.
Seth, are you coming to Wasteland in November? It's a blast. Totally recommend going. Hoping to make it in November. Oh my God! Please tell me if you're going. Sorry, I didn't mean to totally derail what you're saying. Shut up. One of my favorite people ever might be coming to Wasteland from Ohio in November. Oh my God. Anyway, sorry. Go on. You gotta tell me, Seth.
Yes, Seth. It is an oil filter suppressor, and they will be available soon enough. We'll have them up on the website. You will be able to purchase them. We're actually working on the packaging right now for that. To be honest with you. So, but yes,
we buy a real oil filter and we cut it in half and we empty the contents, and then we put our oil filter in the oil filter and tape it up.
And any minute now, 3-letter agency is going to be breaking down that door. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
The alphabet boys.
Yep. So
yep.
Yeah. So we got. You mentioned a bunch of events. We're coming into that sweet spot where there are a lot of events happening. And there's people that I can't afford it, or it takes too much time, or it's too difficult to plan. Guys, honestly, look, if you're worried about how to get your equipment there, you can check it under the plane, right? It doesn't matter. Even if you're running HPA, as long as you take the tank regulator off, it flies. If you want to drive, you want to rent something, but get a bunch of people so you can split the cost. Don't put it in your head. Don't have those negative thoughts in your head that I can't. Don't think about how bad it's going to be. Think about how great it's going to be. I'm getting ready to be at. This will be my 4th of the 5 Thunderdomes at a mall that isn't much bigger than some fields. It's really. So how do you play for 2 days and do that 4 times? Because it's a blast. That's how. Because you're hanging out with people, being silly, being stupid. After it was over, I got to go on Jax's stream. I get to go to the TCA after action review be on with
Shout
him.
out to TCA After Action Review. Follow them; they're awesome.
Cherub Milsim as well. I went to I got to go on the stream, and I was with them with Jax, with CRISPR, with Jeremy, Fat Ninja, and talking and joking, laugh about it. These are guys I never got to hang out with before. Jeremy and I couldn't keep our hands off each other throughout the entire event. We kept hugging and joking and laughing. I mean, it was fantastic. And he's the CO for the other side. So there's no reason you can't have that happen. There's no reason you got to be. You got to go into these things with negative point of view, right? There's always an opportunity to have fun, always an opportunity for it to be great. And if you got people that aren't behaving right, go somewhere else. Usually it's a pretty big field, There. I hope one day they're going to do a Helldivers airsoft gun. No.
Whatever you do, don't meet people on Discord that are strangers and decide to meet them at an isolated building.
What are you talking about? Oh my God. No, you have to explain that one. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never mind.
No, you can't throw that out there and then not say anything.
So for Wasteland, I've procured an awesome timing machine that it's really cool. You put a punch card in here, and then you touch the top, and then you punch in and out. And it's going to be at Wasteland. It plugs in to a wall. Shout out to Dead End Outfitters for the generator. And yeah, it's going to be super duper awesome. So, Greg, if you bring it up again, I will punish you with another story.
That's yours over there, by the way.
I have what now?
The computer. Can you see it? Sitting right next to Hector, next to Wrecker. All right.
I can't see.
Touched you.
No, I knew somebody that did a Discord meetup for a Comic-Con. This is forever ago. And basically the person they were stuck with, was an alcoholic. And they were sharing a room with him. And they couldn't kick him out. And they basically got locked out of the room because of it. It was wild. Yeah, that's the whole story. It wasn't me. What's this? Haha. I was thinking of using a construction site in downtown Cape Coral as a battle area. Greg's gone. Quick, Fallout lore. Okay, so the bomb dropped in 2077.
I know exactly what he's talking about. And so here's funny. I don't know if do you remember? Gosh.
Actually, this is wrong.
2 or 3 years ago, there were guys that thought it was a good idea to just go and play an abandoned hotel in Naples.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, there was like parts of the floor missing and things like that. And cops showed up and they're like, what are you doing here? He's like, we got permission. Like, from who? And there's a guy with the cops. He's like, from the owner. The guy's like, I am the owner. Don't go play places where you have not been given explicit permission to go and play, guys.
And none of them were punished, and they all lived happily ever after and went to the farm.
Yeah. Something like that. So, yeah, I mean, guys, again, not that difficult. Really not that difficult to I don't know. You hate when I do this, so I'm not gonna do it. But what's going on, man? How are you? Oh,
we got it. Huh?
It's the Muddy Princess herself. Look at that.
Hey, don't forget to wipe your butt.
Look like you guys had some fun, Astrid. You didn't have as much fun as we did building out the field, opening up 2 new areas on the field.
When can we talk about that?
Areas. We can talk about that right now. Guys are going to get to experience it in 2.5 more weeks. No game day next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. No game day then. The 3rd weekend, there'll be a game day. And all new games happening, guys. Come on out and see us. Here in Cape Coral, Dead End Outfitters. Over in Pine Islands where the field is. All new games. Toucan has written a whole bunch of new games for the new areas, including the long-awaited trench game.
Trench game. Something, fun fact, when I owned a company called Nomad Airsoft a billion years ago, we ran trench game at Pine Island. So it was really cool to have a skid steer and just somehow get it in the trench and dig it out. So We had our first test game. It went fine. We're doing some tweaking. At the end of the day, for anybody that was there, we actually bulldozed a ton more in the spawns. That'll be cool. And then a game that opens up a completely new area is Wall Brawl. Super awesome. And if you're familiar with our territories map, we actually made 3 paths, one that runs all the way across and 2 that run parallel. So
Point
I
to
actually
note,
tried to.
don't ever let Toucan drive a skid steer and then let him tell you that he hates it, because he doesn't hate it. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. Loves it to death. Don't even try it. Everybody knew it. You're the one who's lying. Don't want to hear it because you took an extra hour. Nobody can read that, so it's okay. Extra hour to get off the field. You hated it so much.
I was working.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I know it's tricky for you to understand working, but
yeah,
I'll explain it to you one day.
I don't do that thing.
You've never worked once.
No.
Nope. But
I'm sorry.
Man,
this is not me saying this. This is being said by someone in the peanut gallery. Feel free to read that if you want.
Hold on, I'm too busy writing. I'm writing the truth on my board.
Nobody can read it. No, here, we'll expand here for you, but yeah. Let's
just
take
gonna. I should have wrote it backwards.
Yeah, can't read it. Sorry. Nope, you failed. It's okay.
Bitch.
It's okay.
You know I'm sexy. Don't call, just text me. Oh, he was a giant man child. Nicholas, you're fired from 2 different things. I can't even say what the second one is yet. Fuck you.
Wow, look at that. Dropping the F-bomb. Suddenly we were never monetized to begin with, so it doesn't matter.
We were never monetized.
Oh, it doesn't even matter.
That's the best joke on the stream. Oh no, a swear word? We'll lose all of our revenue.
Hey, I can show you something. If anybody knows Gasket from our field,
you are not going to do him this dirty.
I'm going to do him this dirty. I am going to do him so dirty. He doesn't know that it's in yet. So feel free to try to send him a message. Anybody wants to send him a message, get him to join on the stream right now, because I'm going to show it to you first. And if you can get him in time, he'll get to see it. But here at Dead and Outfitters, we like to get some of the strangest, craziest, wildest stuff. Sometimes we get the things that nobody's ever had before. Sometimes we get the things that nobody wants. Sometimes we get the things that you can't believe we got. This is going to be one of those things. Let me go ahead and drag it over.
I'm about to call this man.
Yeah, you should probably call him. Let's go ahead and drag this over. This might be far enough. So, down here in the box, this is we actually haven't taken this out yet. We've opened it up. We've shown some people, but we haven't actually taken it out of the box. So I'll go ahead and take it out of the box. I mean, I can show the brochure.
You're actually a butthole.
That won't do it any justice. Let me see. I did have shoulder surgery not too long ago. There he is. I did it, so it's going to be a little difficult for me to lift up. So let me see if I can do it. Oh God, yeah, this thing is crazy heavy. I mean, really, it still has the foam on it. Still,
I can't believe you're doing this on stream. You're actually an animal.
I didn't take the foam off yet. I'm gonna let.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna let him do that.
Good.
But yeah. Oh gosh, you might want to take a trip on down to. Yep. So we very well might be seeing Mr. Brock sooner rather than later. So how much? Listen, Anthony, if you've got I think it's 2,200. I think that's what it was, right? 20.
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah.
If you've got that and you can beat him down here, I'll sell it to you. I'll sell it to you right now.
You're about to lose all your employees. You're about to lose all your employees in one shot.
Technically, it's 1/3 mine.
Oh, you're actually
So-
crazy people.
I know that this was his white whale. Anybody that knows him knows that this was his white whale. This was just he's got every other. I think there's just there's one that he doesn't have.
Actually, technically, there's now 3 that he doesn't have
3
because Well just came out with. Yeah. There's the Well miniguns, the one that velcros onto your arm. Oh man, this is just going to become.
All right, so you're talking about the new Well Pro ones, yeah? No, we're
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about classically the ones that he's been seeking out.
I think I know that motherfucker wants an M2 Bravo, but that ain't happening.
So, hey Nick, I mean, I know you're not far away, and it is right here. Just saying, 22 takes it away right now. 2200 takes it away right now. Sorry, Marley. I'm pretty sure nobody's going to show up with $2,200. I'm also pretty sure.
Hopefully, Mark does.
He's there's right there, all the LMGs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to. And actually, if I were to sell it, I'm pretty sure he'd be okay with that because we'll just get him another one.
The funniest thing is Marley has 3 miniguns.
He's got the Vulcan, the Micro, and now this one, and I think my micro gun too. I think he's got that up there. We just need to get.
It's exhausting being everybody's friends. Meanwhile, I'm like, I got an AK, and you guys are like.
I'm not gonna call that a threat. I'm just gonna leave that there.
It's a promise.
Oh my. So yeah, so that's we definitely get some of the different stuff, and that is certainly one of them. If anybody wants one, you're welcome to pre-order it right now. I will take pre-orders for it right now. So $2,200. $2,200. Yeah. Maybe I'll do it for 21. Maybe I can do it.
Nah, 23. But moving right along, Mr. Infomercial.
So yeah, I mean, you and I together, we've got a lot going on.
I'm exhausted.
It hasn't even started, and I'm there.
Yeah.
We've got. We're traveling, throughout the country, throughout the state. In the next, I think, what do we count it? The next 9 weeks. I think I'm gone 7 of them.
I'm gone every weekend. Every weekend. The next, like August. Right now, August. I'm hoping that the weekend of my birthday remains open. Like, yeah.
Dude, that's not fair. The weekend of my birthday, we're in Jacksonville, so you don't get to take it off either. No. May 26th, I turn 51, and we'll be in Jacksonville.
That is insane. Everything sucks in the best way possible.
So yeah, it's gonna listen. We're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Crazy thing, by the way, nobody really notices, or maybe they do, and haven't. Nobody said anything. I was sitting in a chair before this when the stream was going on. Before I got off the chair, and I'm standing up right now, and I have not adjusted the computer one bit. That's terrible.
That's terrible.
It's exactly the same.
I'm like anxiously looking at my pile of shit I gotta work on over in my room. Oh Lord.
Let's see. Make sure there's a game day that weekend. Which weekend? August or May? May will be up in Jacksonville. That's my birthday. August. We'll have
when I heard you say that, all I could think of it's gonna be May. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a song. No, also, hey, and let's throw it out there. Not this weekend, not the next weekend. The weekend after Syndicate, we're gonna have a game day, and then the weekend
Yep.
after that, we potentially, but most likely, will have another back-to-back game day.
Yep.
I really want to emphasize that. Come show up. We did a lot of field improvement. Y'all better show
I'm
up.
looking for it. Thank you, Augie. Thank you. I will take it. I'll absolutely take it.
What do you say?
He said we're going to celebrate my birthday at Syndicate 4.
Oh, shoot. I'll be there for that. Hell yeah.
And this is really cool. This one here is really cool. So one of the guys that
Wow.
So John started with I started Airsoft at the same time John did, because our boys started at the same time 12 years ago. Now fast forward 12 years, my son getting ready to get out of the Army, and his son getting ready to graduate West Point. This is how things roll. Super, super cool. And so proud of him. Happy for it. Congratulations to John. Congratulations to Ryan. Absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, man, we've got a lot that we're getting ready to go. Oh, you know what I didn't show? I guess I could show while we're waiting.
He's about to show his ass.
That's a completely different YouTube channel. So, right there. At the Veritas done. Yep.
Oh, that is sex. That is so cool.
There. And that's the one that runs the CO2 stock. So it's technically based off the ASO2. A lot of you guys know that already. But went ahead and turned to HPA, put the CO2 stock on it. There it is. So, thank you, Augie. Much appreciated.
Augie rules.
That gun will carry 0.5 gram BB, a little over 400 feet. It's accurate with a 4.6 at about 375. So, if you're interested, it's called the Veritas, and we'll build one for you.
Wow, so, go on the website and buy one. Why don't you?
They're not available on the website just yet. We have not put those up there. But before things get a chance to settle down, we will then be building out the new arena. So we're excited for that as well. A lot going on. Back to the original topic, though, which is get out, have some fun. To quote Freddie Lux from VFA, get kinetic.
Yes, I love that.
Yep, hit the ground running. Put your work in. All right. There's I don't know. I haven't heard a lot of good reasons not to. I hear a lot of complaints, a lot of excuses, but not a lot of good reasons not to. You know, if you're in this hobby, if you're in this sport, then have some fun with it. You're dumping the money. Might as well have fun. You know, Anthony mentioned earlier, Anthony Melendez, he came in and within a matter of a week, he's like, I'm going to start playing. Within a week, he's got a bolt action and SMG already. You know, he is one of the guys that hit the ground running. I try to talk people out of that stuff, but what are you going to do? Weapon
Systems by Dead & Outfitters.
So, you know, I've made, oh man, over the past several years, not even all 12, just even just over the past 3 or 4. So many good friends, so many good people, mentors of mine, colleagues, just so many people. And that wouldn't have happened had I not gotten out there. It wouldn't have happened if I set a low expectation, if I set myself up for failure. None of that would have happened. And I like to think that we all carry each other now. You know, we got a new business that started this year. You guys looking for anything? You need something printed, something manufactured, roughed up. Look for roughed up concepts. They're going to get all your printing. Then they're actually the ones who are handling the printing of our oil filter. So need something done, let us know. We'll get you set up. We'll get you hooked up with them. That's a new business that started this year. And it's all part of the community. So yeah, Fantastic. You got anything to say? Anybody in the chat got anything to say? Please throw it out now. We got 8 minutes, and I'm sorry, we got 4 minutes, right? 5 minutes, and then
Make up your mind.
you know what? I'll close it down now. I'll close it down right now. Oh yeah,
I
good.
could Oh, I have a new Airbnb support message. Uh-oh.
Breaking news: your credit card has been declined. You bought too much Nuka-Cola.
Hi.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Oh.
Definitely good to see you. I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait.
No worries. Wow, I just got a crazy message from Airbnb. Huh. I miss Greg. Listen, it's
So
just
Nick
you. Hi.
pointed out. Nick said the HPA clips by Roughed Up. So I wanted to, since he mentioned them, I wanted to show them real quick, right? So those of you that play that run HPA, right? When your line comes off, right, comes off your gun, usually just kind of hang. You don't want it to drop into the dirt or anything like that. Roughed Up Customs, correction, I'm sorry, Roughed Up Concepts, right here. It's their HPA clip that goes through your molly, right there. Take your line, slide it in, bring it down, locks right into place. Right there. Actually stays right up here now, so you don't have to worry about it falling into the dirt. So just one of the things that they're doing. Again, like I said, they're handling the all the printing for our oil filter and other things on top of it, but that's the big one right now. Why did I just hear a ding? Was that you?
Yeah. Sorry. Slight crisis came up. All
right. Well, let's see.
We got a couple minutes.
Be like, we don't take cola caps.
Yeah, for real. Listen, hi.
Let's see, Ed. 317 millimeter, just over. So I think in stock right now, I think we've got 300s and 363s. Is a 300 too short? For the physical dimensions, is it too short for you? Adam, you want one? You want one of those, Augie? I'll bring it out for you. I'll bring you out one. Ed, hit me up later. Let me know. I get the 300s. I probably won't be able to have like a 310 or a anything like that in time for you. We got 2 minutes. Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say.
If you didn't like the Fallout show, you're dumb. If you don't like the D-Hop, you're also dumb. If you care more about if you don't oh wait, no, that might be political. I think electrical tape is better than blue masking tape by a lot.
Depends on what
but I think no, it doesn't. I think also that blue masking tape is better than duct tape, but duct tape isn't better than electrical tape.
It all depends on what you're using it for.
The Lord gave you 2 feet, and you can't stand for one thing. You can't just stand for anything.
If I'm trying to bind and gag, you don't want to use electrical tape. It stretches and breaks.
Why are you making it weird?
You're the one that brought it up. What else do you use it for?
What did I bring up, Greg? Say it out loud using your big boy words. What did I bring up?
You brought up tape.
So where are you going with the tape, Greg?
I mean,
where are you going with the tape, Greg?
What else would you use it for?
Literally anything besides whatever's about to come out of your mouth.
All right, we're at 7:59. Thank God we can end this stream before it gets any weirder. Guys, thank you again. Really appreciate it. At this point, I knew it. At this point, guys, we're gonna just see you all in person here over the next 2 weeks. 2 weekends rather.
Mm-hmm,
Augie, love you, brother. It's 8 days away. I'll see you then. Looking forward to it. All my boys there. Everybody, I'm going to be hanging out with at up at Barnwell at TCA's event, Stonebreaker X.
Stonebreaker.
So looking forward to it all. Can't wait. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too for the weekend. If you're not going to an event, go to a game. If you can't make it to a game, clean your gun. Have some fun. That's it for me. Toucan, you got anything left?
Smoke your toenails and eat your glue. Be big and strong for Papa.